If you're running a leisure center, chances are you've got the customer experience down to a fine art. But what if I told you that behind the scenes, there's a single critical flaw holding your entire operation back? And the crazy part is, it's hiding in plain sight.
You know the one I'm talking about. That feeling when you realize a safety check was missed or an incident report is needed and all the key info is scattered across 10 different places. It's frustrating, it's all too familiar, and honestly, it's dangerous. But what if this isn't just a run of bad luck? What if it's a fundamental flaw in the system itself?
Well, that sinking feeling. It really comes down to one big problem. A core disconnect that, when you see it, explains pretty much every single daily frustration your team faces. And this slide just nails it. On the one hand, your members live in the 21st century. They interact with your digital front door, booking classes on their phones at 2 in the morning, making slick online payments. But the second they walk into the building, your team is often running the place with an analog building. We're talking paper checklists, clipboards, and a whole maze of spreadsheets.
And that right there is the key. All those little daily hiccups, the missed checks, the confusing reports, they aren't separate problems. No, they're all symptoms of this one single disconnect between your shiny modern tech up front and the old school manual reality out back.
So let's dig into how this disconnect causes the first two huge failures: information silos and just soul-destroying busywork. First up, failure number 1, fragmented systems. Just think about this for a second. Your booking software knows the what and when. Your HR system knows who was on shift. But the training records, they're on a spreadsheet somewhere. The safety procedures, they're in a binder in the office. None of it talks to each other. It's all completely isolated.
Okay, so what does that fragmentation actually mean when things go wrong, when the pressure's really on?
It means chaos. This slide shows it perfectly. To file a single, simple report, you're forced to become a detective, piecing together a story from 4 totally different systems. It's not just a time waster, it's how critical details get missed and dangerous gaps open up.
12. Just 12. What do you think this number represents? Well, this is the true cost of our second big failure.
It's the number of hours the average manager loses every single week to manual admin tasks that a computer could and should be doing. Think about that. That's 12 hours you could be spending on the floor, coaching your team, talking to members, and actually improving the facility. Instead, it's lost to clipboards and spreadsheets.
And all this reliance on manual processes, well, it leads us straight to our next 2 failures. It creates massive blind spots in your day-to-day operations and, even scarier, huge gaps in your safety net. So here's failure number 3, no real-time visibility. Look, you can probably pull up your bookings, your revenue, your class attendance in a heartbeat. But can you see right now if a crucial safety check was missed this morning? Or that a lifeguard's first aid certificate actually expired last week? Probably not. You're always looking at what's already happened, not what's happening right now.
And this puts you in a terrible position. It traps you in this endless cycle of reactive management. You're constantly playing catch-up, finding out about problems only after they've occurred, instead of spotting them before they turn into something serious.
Which brings us to a really big one. Failure 4, training gaps. You've got dozens of staff, and each one has multiple critical certifications. We're talking NPLQ renewals, first aid, CSOH for handling chemicals, and every single one has a different expiry date. Trying to track all of that on a spreadsheet is, let's face it, a recipe for disaster.
Let's be honest about what this usually is. For a lot of places, training management is actually just a frantic, last-minute scramble to find certificates and chase signatures the day before an inspector shows up. That's not management, that's panic management, and it leaves your facility, your team, and your members completely exposed.
Okay, so we've laid out the problems, and it might seem a bit bleak. But now let's talk about the path forward. How do we get out of this constant state of reaction and into a position of proactive control? Because when you add up those 4 issues, the silos, the busywork, the blind spots, the training gaps, they create one giant overarching problem. You're stuck in a permanent state of reactive management. You're always putting out fires instead of preventing them from starting in the first place.
I mean, just look at the difference here. It's like 2 different worlds. Reactive management is fighting fires and scrambling for inspections. Proactive management is about preventing issues before they happen and being audit ready every single day of the year. Which world would you rather live in?
And here it is. This might be the single most important idea to take away from all of this. These 5 failures we've talked about, fragmented systems, manual processes, no visibility, training gaps, and that reactive culture, they are not 5 separate problems. They are all just symptoms of one single root cause.
And that root cause is the lack of what's called an operational layer. Think of it as the missing piece of the puzzle. It's not about replacing your booking system or your HR software. No, it's a digital layer that sits alongside them and connects everything, your daily checks, your procedures, your staff training, your compliance, into one single intelligent system.
And when you finally address that one root cause by putting in that operational layer, everything changes. I mean, imagine getting those 12 hours a week back. Imagine training compliance becoming simple and automatic. Imagine spotting small issues before they become big headaches, and building a team culture that isn't about stress, but about excellence.
Look, this shift away from paper and spreadsheets towards smart, integrated digital operations is already happening. It's not a question of if, but when. So the only real question left is, for your facility and for your team, will you be the one to lead that change, or will you be forced to follow?